For this problem here, you're trying to find, again, some rule that takes the input value, so for example, an A is equal to 4, to some output value B is equal to 3. We're trying to find the rule that's describing this input-output table. To do that, your first step, now actually let me remind you that this machine, it can use, for your problems, it'll use a plus, divide, minus, or times, or a combination of these. This problem's a bit more complicated because it actually is applying a combination of these, and let me show you what that means. So the first step is to find two A values right next to each other, so where the difference is only 1 between the two. So that's here, 4 and 5. So for A between 4 and 5, it goes up 1. Then you're looking at your B values. What's happening to them in this same step? So B goes from 3 to 5. So you'd write B goes from 3 to 5. It's going up 2. All right, let's have a look at another set of numbers here. If I was to take 6 and 7, so A is going from 6 to 7. It's going up 1. Then you need to look at what's happening to B. So B is going from 7 to 9. B goes from 7 to 9. It's going up 2. What this means is that for every time A goes up 1, B goes up 2. And that tells you that the machine is multiplying 2 times by A. So the B value will be 2 times by A. Except it's not only just doing this, because if you were to take A is equal to 4 and apply that rule, 2 times A, you would get out B is equal to 8. And that is not the case. For an A is equal to 4, you should expect a B is equal to 3. This is what we should get. So that means something else is going on. So 2 times A is equal to 2 times 4, which is equal to 8, except we're expecting a 3. Let's get rid of this here. We're expecting a 3. We've got an 8 inside the machine. So to get it to a 3, you need to subtract 5. Okay, so the rule is, in this instance, it's actually going 2 times by A, subtract 5. Now you can check this to make sure you've got it correct by trying another value. So let's try B is equal to, or A is equal to 6. So for A is equal to 6, applying this rule, 2 times A minus 5 is equal to 2 times 6 minus 5, which is equal to 12 minus 5, which is equal to 7. So B is equal to 7. And that is actually correct. So if you put in A is equal to 6, you get B is equal to 7. So that's the rule. This is the rule we're working with. 2 times A minus 5. And you would write that as B is equal to 2 times A minus 5. And remember, you do not need multiplication signs, so it would just be B is equal to 2A minus 5.